Yes, we are. We only have 15 minutes to get done.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
To get the notes done?
Yep. And my video stops recording. Okay. So, standard form. Here we go. So, standard form isn't very user friendly, in my opinion, because. So, it's not like slope intercept form and point slope form where you know the slope, you know the point, you know the line intercept, you just plug it in. Standard form, you don't know anything about it. So, it looks like this. We have AX plus BY equals C. So the bad thing about standard form is A, B, and C, they don't represent anything about the line. Isn't that nice? But there's restrictions when we want to write it in standard form. A, B, and C have to be integers. Anybody remember what an integer number is? Right, we classify numbers into 6 different categories. Integers.
Any number.
That was real numbers. Right, we had real, rational, irrational, integer, whole, natural. That's rational. What did you say? So numbers on a number line, positive and negative, so they're all the nice ones. Like -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and you can continue the pattern left and right, so we're not hitting any decimals or any fractions. So when we write in standard form, they have to be integers. Can't have fractions or decimals. We have a second restriction. A has to be positive. So if it's negative, then we're going to have to figure out how to change it to a positive number. Okay, so when we're working with standard form, you're either going to be given the line and have to rewrite it to standard form. For given information, we're going to have to start in point slope or slope intercept form and then convert to standard form. So it's a lot of what we've already been doing. We're just doing more with it. Okay, so I want to write this in standard form. This is in slope intercept form and I can convert it over. So standard form, I want all my variables on the left side. Are all the variables on the left side? Nope. So let's move 3/4 x over by subtracting. So on the right side it cancels. You have -3/4 x plus y equals -5. So I kind of have it in the standard form, like my x is first, and then my y, and then the equal sign, and then my number. But I'm not satisfied either of my restrictions, because I have a fraction, and my a value is negative. So I need to multiply this whole equation by a number to get rid of this fraction. Now to say 95% of the time, you can multiply by the denominator. So what is our denominator? 4. And if I want to change the first term from a negative to a positive, I'm going to multiply by -4. So that way 2 negatives make positive. Okay? So we're going to multiply -4 to everything inside. So -4 times -3/4 is 3. Then I have my x. And then I multiply -4 to the y value. So -4 times y is -4y. And then I need to multiply -4 to -5. Right, so here is my equation. They're all integer numbers, so my first term is positive. So this is written in standard form. Beautiful. All right, here's another one. So given different information, we have a point on the line, negative 5, 1, and we have a slope. So we're going to start in slope-intercept form, point-slope form, or standard form. Yeah, we should start in point-slope form because we have a point and we have a slope. So how would I write this in point-slope form?
Y minus 1 equals 3/4 x and x minus or plus 5.
Yeah, theta minus and negative slope plus 5. Okay, so this is where I can start as point-slope form with the information given. Now I need to convert over to standard form. So distribute first to get rid of these parentheses.
Uh, 3/4
3/4 times 5 is.
3 is
I'm going to write as improper.
15.
Improper fractions when you're working in standard form is easier, in my opinion. Okay? Yeah. So we're going to add 1 like we normally would. 15/4 plus 1. You need common denominators. 1 is the same thing as like 4/4. 19/4. Okay. So there's my line in slope-intercept form. I need to still write it in standard form, that's the goal. So over subtract 3/4 x. Both sides. Right. So I need to write it in standard form. Can't have these fractions. My denominator is 4. But I need to multiply by negative to make it a positive first term. So negative 4 times negative 3/4 is 3x. Right, the 4's cancel. Negative 4 times y is okay. And the negative 4 times 19/4. Yeah, so you don't even need to use calculator because the 4 should cancel. You have 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom. So you equal negative 19. There's my line of standard form. Okay. So, do you want to do this problem with negative 2, 0, and 0, negative 5? Or do you want to do this problem with negative 1, 2? Matic says this one. Does anybody else have a preference? Okay, so we're going to do this one. Okay, we should do this one by ourselves. Where would we start? Find the slope. Does anybody remember how to find slope?
6 minus 2
y2 minus y1 equals x2 minus x1.
We have a lovely fraction. Touchy, so. Okay, so there's a slope, and then you can use whatever point. So write in point slope form like Matic said, and then convert to standard form. So you guys should do that. Figure out what you get in standard form.